録画が開始。はい。曖昧亭です。はい。ディスコエリジウムをしに来ました。もうですね。ディスコエリジウム発売はね、2020年だっけ ?18 年だっけちょっと忘れちゃったけど、ちょっと前のゲームにもかかわらず、未だにそのファンフィクション界隈が元気で、ちょっとすごい楽しいファンフィクを見てしまったんで、やりてーってなったんで、はい、やりに来ました。なんだそれは。で、そうか。もしかしたらやり直しになるかもしれないんだよな。習字学がなくて、積んでるんだっけ習字学もないけど、金もなかったわ。23時27分。もう寝るだけだったっけあとね。クラーシェに話を聞こうと思ったら、いなくなってたっていう。一人でやるとこあとないよな。まあ、たまには早寝もいいでしょう。せや。
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting.
Not too invited.
The bed is still cold
The bed is still
from the
cold.
window in from the broken window. The mattress.
せや。キシキシ。
Here we are again, my broken boat. The waves are coming,
俺の壊れた国。
carrying you away. But you can't go. You're not cooperating. It's your disgusting body.
どうした肉体言いたいことがあるかい
And there's a lot of it.
ああ。
Ever present in your organs. It's like everyone,
これはい
every
つもの
cell
だ
in
な。
your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you?
誰もいたってはくれない。
Why might that be the case? What lava lights on such a bloated...
俺は芸術家で、鑑賞会は俺の作品だうわ
Yeah, baby. Frame your suffering as a
Thanks.
masterpiece.
It's boring.
Only one problem.
Only one
No
problem.
one's watching.
No one's watching.
Boring.
It's
buddy.
boring, buddy.
Boring.
Boring.
As death.
ニアーズですってこと ?boring as ですか。死ぬほど。ニアじゃなかった。
You're just stuck here.
うん。
In the half world.
別の場所に戻ろう。
Looking at other people. Really
う
looking.
ん。裏切るんだよ。なんかそんな感じがする。
Promises have you kept lately? Sir Harry.
ああ。
To the great see-through world.
Women. It's the women. Look out for the women.
お前な。
Oath
い
breakers.
つも通りなんだよな。耐久力の後は、あれじゃないの待ち相撲じゃなくて。耐久力ときたら、権威かいや、権威はそんなに、あれだな。ファシストではあるけど。誰
Come
だ
now.
意志力だった。
Earned your trust. And you theirs.
意志力。Come now. その辺にしておけない humans have earned your trust and you theirs.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness?
Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it?
Go
Time to
does
rise
it.
and
Time
wipe
to
that
rise and
shining
then
sweat
shining
off as
sweat
best
off.
you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Lock and roll. ロックアンロールが聞きたくて最後まで聞いちゃった。Lock and roll. 今真っ赤だったけど回復した本当に。習字額を上げないといけないのかな。なんかね、記事を見て、どなたかかなクリア後の感想を上げてる人の中に、すべてのダイスロールを失敗してもクリアできるって書いてらっしゃる方がいて、僕の実感としてもそれ離れてない気がして、多分、ダイスロー
This
ル
fan, or has it
失
been
敗してもね、
confined
いけ
there?
る
The
んだ
switch
よ
must be
ね。
broken, because nothing. The lights are on.
なんで、ちょっと、いけるんじゃないかと思うんだけどな。まあ、なんていうか、あれはあれだったんですけど、僕は2日目で1回泊まったことがあって、金がなくなって、 まあそれは本買いまくったせいなんですけど、金がなく、しかも泊まる場所がなくて、でそれは結局めちゃくちゃ歩き回って2時でも起きてる人たちの顔を見て、あ、やべ、あ、今話聞けんだ。それは助かるわ。2時でも起きてる人たちの話を聞いて、で、そこでウルトラリベラルの回答をすることでお金を稼いで、で、あと最終的に、あれは誰だったかな。そうそう、超ド級の金持ちから3リアルを恵んでもらうことでなんとかしたんですけど。それはなんとかしたって言っていいのかどうか若干あるんですけどね。
Hello, officer.
Hello, officer.
What brings you up here again?
日曜の夜について。
The night before I saw you in the hallway and reminded you you're a police officer. Wow.
Wow.
Elysium.
Elysium.
You don't hear that term often.
She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording.
暗示。
There was the usual ruckus. Loud. I can't say. Probably not.
So.
Sounded like you were flying solo. Oh, yes. Various artists. Were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7.
Life gets
Life
hard.
gets hard, but we go
Hard.
on.
We go, but we go on.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped. A slow, sad song started. That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and sad. Yes, it was very cool.
It was very
Then
cool.
you started screaming and trashed the place. No, it didn't. A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think there was... I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Dear Lord, I think you screamed out to... もうこんなものでいきdidn't want to go to be this type of animal anymore. こういう風な生き物でいたくない。なるほどね。もうこんな生き物でいるのは嫌だ。こんな生き物ってなんか人間であるもっと大きい形かと思ったけど、自分という生き物っていう意味だな。なるほどね。This type of animal anymore.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Gone.
She feeds herself another cigarette.
さて、意志力。キムがいるときにやろうかな。キムがいないときでも進められるようになってはいるんだけど、いろんなものが。でもせっかくだからね。バレーがいるときにやりたいですね。さて、どうしようかな。とりあえず水も行くか。習字額上げなきゃいけないんだけどね。そうか。3日目だからいるのか。おはようございます。2個。
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
聞けないぜ。
Hi, Gendarme.
はい、
Another
ジャンダ
rendezvous?
ン。ジャンダンってなんて言ってんのかわかんなかった。ジャンダンなんだ。来たのか。
I am. So are you. What brings you here?
平静がない。
Oh, yes, let's see. Nothing. That I didn't see anything. Why shouldn't he? What friend? No. Muscular, handsome, strong, like one of those military types. Yes, but he was speaking to someone on his ear, just reporting back whatever I was telling him. Oh, let me think. He sounded vaguely Oranese. No, not vaguely, scratch that. He sounded sure. Anything else on your mind? Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer? Well, here's to you.
乾杯ってなんていう Well, here are to you. はい。
You did. And how did you like him? I told you he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people. A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. To his opportunities in Occident, Sir Leclerc. Or is it just money? I don't know. Friends, I told you. It is. He has keys. And he What about me, gendarme?
平成がない
Bye-bye,
ので
gendarme.
バイバイちゃんだん
You look like shit. And I don't mean that as a metaphor. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm going by here.
Oh.
Come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
It's not just this week. What you want?
Don't even try to win him over. He won't.
こいつ誰
I'm not getting involved in this.
I'm not getting involved か in this.
It's not my style.
流儀に反する。彼はそう考えながら、サングラスの男と隣にいる女を散られた。もっと二人は刑事に対してお怒りのようだ。無理もない。自分たちのことを一切覚えていないんだからな。団結心、君は覚えてるようだな。
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like.
あれでマゾフだな。
Yeah, sort of. Okay, I get the reference. Like after
He didn't answer your question. Who does this asshole think he is? A cop?
警官のつもりか白明、少し難しい。まあ、いっか
The。man in sunglasses.
No. No, he doesn't.
Now he has
If I
a...
wasn't clinically depressed, I'd burst out laughing. But I'm gonna go with no right now.
ダークジョーク。ダークジョークか。ダークジョークか。
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
Hear that? He wants you to say things.
So, do you know who hanged him? I don't know.
You know what?
あ、記録回
Must
復した
be。because he's buff. He looks like
悪
he
魔を
works
背負って
out
毎日取りに。
like he's got the devil on his back.
そうなんだ。
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
You know what it is.
理由は分かっ
It's
てい
like
る
the。two of you know each other. Just ask him.
俺たちはどこかで会ったか。
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Another life.
Another life。あー、もう別の人生なんだ。団結心はそういう気持ちでいるんだね。
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks
あ、
of the...
これ成功するの初めてかもしれねえ。うん。多分警察としての人生で所属の文章。おい、やめろ。自分の傷をえぐるな。
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
これね、聞いたことあるな。で、57って答えたな。じゃあ、41にしてみようか。
Okay, okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting
喜んでんじゃねえか。
somewhere good.
Somewhere good. やめろ。OK じゃねえ。あ、今 OK しか喋ってなくない？あれ？あれ？さっきと表示されてる分同じ？これ違くない？わかんないな。聞いた
Let's
こ
be
とあるな。
crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for thought experiment? No.
Come on.
Oh no, no, no.
This isn't helping.
You're not going to believe this. Yes, sir. Just some regular boring mother. Oh, it's you. You. Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are.
He's trying to protect you from further rough handling, dished out by this sunglassed man.
おもちゃではあるけど、必死ではあるんじゃないかな。
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
It's a mere second, but it feels like you saw something. A gram of compassion in that.
Watch out for yourself, loser.
どうした？団結心かどうかわかんないけど。
Okay, the man
団
with
結心だっ
the
たわ。
sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
Well, right? ちょっと引っかかるよ
There's
な。
something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still, yes, just cross it off the list. It's
Again? I can't believe this shit. I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that.
何このえぐる選択肢。お前。
God fucking shit.
God fucking shit.
none of this is great news for him. Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
みんなと俺の前で立ち止まるなっていうのは俺の話に耳を貸すなってことなのかな。とりあえず水門行くぞ。水門面白いからついやっちゃって。どうした？
There. Working class drunk. Cracked it. All in a good day's work. What do you mean? What did I? Yes. And you found him. Now go and tell the working class there's no need.
毎回シャンパン持ってきてる気がするな。雪降ってますよ。雪は降ってないな。雨か。
God damn it, I already told you. My husband. Very well then. Where is he? Excuse me?
There's something else hiding in her voice though.
Right, cause working class women. You were right. I do have an alcohol. I did. No, he's not. I haven't.
There. She's worried.
I wouldn't be so sure. Man, just
Report what? He's just out drinking with his friends. I'm sure the police has better things to do than to chase.
She's
All right, go ahead. Yesterday, because
gone for around 36 hours. She turned.
honestly, not that different from you. That's one way to put it, yes.
Wait. Did she just imply that you're fat? You're not fat. The body type she's referring to is called a
肉体装置。
Franco-Nigerian
この
hard body.
この体ちょっと肉体、まあ、肉体、マッシブではないと思うよ。
Both share what? I'm not sure about the rest, but softly round sounds about right. He's not in. What else? It's his. I even tried throwing it away once, but he just dug it up. Well, what can you do? I hope.
She's thinking about him out in the cold.
So you are.
She genuinely wants you to know.
Thank you. Please do.
She tries to maintain a
I'm sure he will too.
I will. Of course, officer.
よし、行くぜ。あ、袋落ちた。あ、ここの老人に話しかけてない。今日初めて話しかけるぞ。
Officer. This man
あ、初めて。
seems to be judging by his attitude. Probably the second one.
うん。中軽度のうっ血性心疾患。少し難しい。
Yes. The terrain here, but no.
Heavy artillery
Heavy.
fire, you say? That's the best.
Why what? Because that's what happens when communists hijack commies, communists, socialists, anarchists. Sad should have fought dirty, like they did with this. This place is a damn beachhead, son. Yes.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling. A sign of mental deterioration.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol. This here is blood ground.
Blood ground. You got old Rene going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Don't get me off. Damn.
He approves of this radical approach.
The rest of the...
Well,
You don't even begin to truly understand the players of the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think?
What do you think?
No, they don't. But I'm sorry, I would have preferred.
This royal failure weighs.
Instead, all that this is just what the commies wanted. This a true king in both blood. The suzerain.
Soon, they will forget everything.
あ
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we...
oh,
あ、演劇がねえ
The
な。
superpower, feared and respected.
oh,
You can't. That's why.
I'm satisfied with this explanation.
Of
満
course.
足するな。
Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
it's really not.
Yes, indeed. We're not here to investigate the drug trade.
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgent Revachol would be a different place if more people real.
Don't get started.
The Carabinier doesn't reply. No one and nothing can change this man's mind.
Right.
Right.
It's a bell. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. I'm not surprised. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. This BM44.
ボールゲームやったんだじゃあ。
I
行っちゃおう
have
かな。
really...
Yes.
Rene. Hello, officer. How might I... Oh, that's the cochonnet. Well, then, the players aim to throw their... I could...
Is he denying you information when you clearly requested it? That's it. We're blowing the lid off this man.
ハーフライフお前な。
Yes, you do. All that blunt data must have triggered an information hoarding reflex of sorts. Think of it like a small seizure. It will pass.
The
Can you believe this clown? This is information you must have, and he stored.
So weird.
Let's call Mr. Fight or Flight down before he kills someone.
Yes.
Good.
What was
危ない
that
危
all
ない
about? Some experimental interrogation technique you're honing? I'm relieved to hear that. Are you well enough to move on to something else now? Hurry up then.
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and no.
Then help them.
I wait.
Resp-
I'm not.
Of course.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone impotent. Oh, in many ways. Oh, yeah, not in.
Of course. I hate this socialist rabble.
Every.
Gymnasium. I
Gymnasium.
love that word.
I love that word. それは懐かしさからか
The year. No.
The old.
Let's try not.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Writing. Oh,
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
that's just the way think. No, I'm sorry, officer.
The only one.
Suddenly you realize how hungry you are. The last time you ate must have been.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you.
You can barely hear him. The sweet smell of pickles in harmony with
やばいやばい
garlic butter
やばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばいやばい
Back off. Sorry.
パッコ
When the dissidents come to right
習字学がないからサンドイッチはもらえない習字学あげるかサンドイッチも食べたいしなキニーマに寄ってる若者は明日行こうかハーディーボーイズどうしようかな
A rusting He grabbed the hand. The water lock starts moving.
ピッピッピッピッいろんな人の初見の配信をディスコエリジウムの配信を見てるんだけどやっぱり初見の
Okay, if
感
we ever
覚っ
need
ていい
to
で
get
す
to the
ね
coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next. He thinks. That's the task chain.
イエーイなんだってああびっくりした今日土曜日だからあれかオンプティードンプティーそれ違う違うそれはゲームの中のスキルだしあら見なかったことにしてそんな無理やりね見なかったことにすることできるあクイックトラベルがアンロックされたってこんなとこで表示されんの記憶ないぞあとクイックトラベルの説明ゲーム中で一切出てこないの良くないと思うんですよねはい僕1周目本当に終盤くらいまでクイックトラベル知らなかったよマップも入手できなかったしあいたいたそうか今この時間だとサンドイッチマンのラジオショーサタデーが始まったの僕はラジオショーサタデーが好き
And Mikhail noticed the windows. You office.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
He's just making up fancy words. This stuff.
Oh, yes. So Mikhail. No way. Mikhail's a little. But I assume.
This man is your half brother. You feel
Ah.
it, but why?
Aha. What not a lot.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Apology. You're probably.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. It looks old and weathered. With
That's not so. They start still. Tricentennial. It was here. Which is a indeed. Revolution. Unfortunate. All of this was built by Felt. Even a boardwalk.
ここに出てくる少年可愛いんだよな
Maze proper as a resort for their middle management. Felt built this side of town for R&D. They used what's the? It's a. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Try. Yes.
A pleasure wheel?
perhaps remind.
Yes. To lure in.
相変わらず
but of
声が
course,
長いです
What else? Sure.
あやべ、ウォンプティドンプティセンターどれだったか忘れちゃった。
Actually, 10 years ago.
He did it. He said,
Wumpty Dumpty Dum
What
Center.
the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum?
The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Art. In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you ever invade.
イエーイ、ゴンプティドンプティドムセンターを手に入れたぜ。何だったか忘れたけど、なんかこれが欲しかったような気はする。暗示が1減ってんじゃないか。習字学上げる？でも演劇も上げたいんですよね。正直ここら辺も上げと手と目の境地はどっかで上げとかないとやばいんだよ。
Perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. Even one would be very useful. Though I yes, dear, who knows?
Two seagulls circle in the sky. You look up and think, really? Or was there a fourth prototype that remains hidden in the mausoleums below Coal City?
But of course, what else?
お金もください。
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
Of course, I don't know it. If not, then you definitely should. If not,
お金くだ
He's
さい。
not.
oh no, I'm just.
Not that he would have to worry about being robbed. You look
Hey.
surprisingly buff.
I do some Lomantangs. It's an anthropological heritage of the Lomantang people. A martial art of sorts, but what not a lot of books mention, interestingly enough, brings us to
本
the
当にクソ長え
socio-economic
な。
structure of the traditional rural
読んでる時は
tribes.
そんな手もなかったけ
I'm
ど、
boring you with details again. You were saying Lomantang stick fighting is a little like a Berolidin addiction.
Wait, what does this man know about Pyrrolidon addiction?
You got me, detective. But my history should hardly come as a surprise.
暗い表情が広がるんだ。
Here's a former junkie. I can recognize one when I see it.
電気科学やってるってよ、本当に。やってたってよ、本当に。気がつかなかったんですか？煽るな。はい。つい電気科学を煽ってしまった。
Dad's fighting with sticks every night after dinner for
おー。
hours. He has a special room for that.
知らなかった。それにしても君は可愛いね。
That's right, Mikhail. It also has a meditative quality. Helps to clear my head.
うん。
But anyway. No, thanks to you for having...
散歩したくなってきた。お金だ。お金だ。お、ロダフェドだ。意外と落ちてんな。びっくりしちゃった。すげえ近くなるじゃん。これ10分放置してるとさ、運動するって言うじゃん。見たいんだよね。見たいんだよね。まあ今ではないということ。あ、いたいたいたいた。こんなとこにいたっけ？お家お帰り？
Here we go. This who's that? Is that down? To what do I owe the pleasure?
ん？この言い方。
The lieutenant sighs at your flagrant misogyny. The cryptozoologist's companion says nothing, but nods approvingly in your direction.
急に傷が切られて隠れファシストのゲイリーに使える。こういう風になるんだ。知らなかった。初めてなんだよ。
So that's what this is.
あ、
Lena
無視だ。
sent you. Oh, did he say? Yes.
Sir.
I just have to.
For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
By woman, you mean my wife? My wife and us.
Come on,
and leave the.
come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here.
Of course, yes.
Needless to say, you must.
Suffice.
His spirit may be willing, but his body might be too old to endure the rigors of the coast.
No.
He's dead set on this.
didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
混沌は俺の流儀。
Well, be that as it may.
何を言っていいかわかんないっていうか、何言ってるかわかんないから。
That's hot.
Did you hear that? Pheromones.
Oh, I doubt there is any connection there. Wise choice.
This is the smell of dying.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dot. Bring it to another. The third. You should check.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture? Even relative to examining a week-old corpse, I'm not sure looking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
この突き放しが、ちょうどいいですね。本当にね、こういう風になりたかったなって思うんですね。もしこれを大事だと思うなら、君も以前はまともだったんだろう。If you think it's important, you have been harmed. You have been lied before. でも君は誰なんだろう。You っていうのは僕ですか？
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will stop. Good question. Smart, but I cannot.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something.
本当にね、この辺のその超自然の高等無計算の作り込みがすごいんですよね。これがね。
Puny, to be honest. Would be glory itself.
A big glory.
I know it, by which I mean. I've heard enough firsthand. Yes, it's the first. I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature.
単位生殖
Parthenogenesis, meaning the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
これ選んだことないな。
Nature does not concern herself with ethical propositions. As a scientist, my interest, well, yes, simple, at least. Locusts.
Simple.
They'll work, I assure. Yes. I've just always.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up if you prod a little.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
神経終末。神経終末って何？ Your never endings. Your never endings. Tale. Your never endings tale. ナーブか？ You nerve endings tale. 神経 nerve endings to tale. 神経の末端？
Agreed. No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close. It's not child's play. Everything from no. Of the list, yet we cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public. Do you know what the success? Yes. All right.
You need to ask him about specific cryptids.
No, me. Not a people. A willow person. They're not. They're very, very thin. You probably Gary and I after. I'll change.
A lavender shadow.
I know you think we were snacking on funny mash. Furthermore, all right. They're not. They're very, very thin. You probably Gary and after. I'll change.
A lavender.
I know you. Furthermore, confirmed. It's 100 by all means.
いや、ほらもう帰りな。
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center.
なんか有効だったやつだった気がするけど、あんまり記憶がない。あ、はい、そうですね。
With the art crowd, you hate them. Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built
ご商売に預かれることになってる。
and sparkling wine. And let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization. And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece.
暗示がクソ下がってんですけど。選ぶったクソ野郎じゃないんで、暗示が。暗示あげるか。百科事典なんかほぼないのと同じなんだから。大変なことになっちゃったな。
Hello, Yellow.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and Yellow Man? Feels significant somehow, him saying that.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilization. I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates. Oh.
Serious question time. This man is not innocent. No one is.
Oh. So. No. My mug? Why would you think that? Oh, no, that's not... Why would I be calling to a broken mug?
どっちにしようかな。どっちも選んだことある気がするな。
You're not going to find me, are you?
よし、100リアルだ。
I don't know. What did you do? Nothing.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
I know, so I'm sorry.
Disgraced.
Officer, please. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked.
What happened?
All the
Okay.
clothes lying around in the yard.
Then what happened?
People are animals, you know?
わかった。それでと分かったそれでの違いは特にない。Then? Yes. What happened? Okay. Then what happened?
Then I came. Okay.
何だったんだ今の。
Exactly. That's exact armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I hope I can help your.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation.
No.
What does he do then? This feels like a good opportunity to.
Oh, this and that. Sometimes.
See, he's being evasive. Shake him up. Show him who.
I just didn't. I work as a special courier. Oh, I don't know the contents, officer. Part of my job is discretion. Oh, this and that. Some.
See.
Okay. Oh, sometimes.
これ才覚がないからじゃないか。
I work as a special. Oh, I don't know the contents. Oh, this and that. I'm doing. I work as a special courier. You know. Oh, I don't know the contents, officer. Part of. Yes, officer? Not me.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one? At any rate, this is that racist.
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here.
選んだことないのは3だけど永遠に選べないと思う。
Oh, yes. Of course he is. I was just speaking about his... Sure do, officer. In my home. Yes. When I was going to... Is this about the Union? did the big man open the door? So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me. What could it be about? I won't do it again.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop him.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
共感ありがとう。アーマーを着たい。そうだね。でも平成3しかないんだよな。平成他にあったっけ？平成、ブーツぐらいしかないよね、多分。で、今ブーツ履いてるから、これ以上の平成はないかな。残念です。オフィスショーズ。へい、来い！感謝。
Very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons. Barely.
Button. Look at the buttons.
No.
No. 僕、平成くんも好きなんだけど、本当に今回全然出てこねえぜ。
Like a...
I knew you'd... I was a...
This shame.
Gary!
Gary!
You've got explaining to do.
Every... So I only the...
It's okay.
I'm so fucking sorry.
It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions. He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. Aquira, this is it. This will protect your mortal shell.
Because the hell... I'll explain later. I always thought it was the Union. Yes, absolutely. I will never do any...
ということで、本当にいろんな人が物語に関わってきていて、一個一個、周りの道のように見えて話に絡んできてるっていうのがどうした？
That patch of reeds over there is a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the... You don't have a reason to. Yet. Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there.
そうでしたね。ここはまだまだ先の話。さて、じゃあ罠を確認しに行きたいんですけど、僕はね、罠のことよく覚えてないよ。よく覚えてないんだよね。ここは入れないんだっけ？間違えた。そっちじゃないです。
You see.
あ、まだ何もないんだ。
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage.
そっか。ここ行けないんだね。はい。じゃあ教会でも行くか。どうした？ここ教会なの
？Someone has left an unidentified the cloth. It's streaked.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
いけないか？
Guano encrusted jacket.
よし。っていう顔で見られてるんだろうな。いや、ワンチャンという顔もしてないかもしれない。メガバイのドイビードレンズ。百科事典が上がる気がするな、あれ。上がっちゃおうかな。暗示ゴリゴリに下がったの悲しすぎるだろ。ドンプティードムセン。ああ、ここか。そうだった、ここだった。忘れてた。
A man lied. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boards.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. He's wearing a cool leather jacket. We find some sunflower.
Good. We should take
the man. You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure ethanol. 3 bottles of wine.
さすが電気科学だな。
spirits. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. A dried chunk of blood.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
そうなんだよな。ここで死んでるってことは、今回の事件とは関係なさそうなんだよな。
Seems like the head.
They screech under your feet. Points. It's mid-market with a slight touch of menthol. The man meant to enjoy himself. Have a good
こういう時には電気科学役に立つ
There,
な。
all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. The black.
He ate the whole pack, right? I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
In a ditch
It's always the
off a
same.
road below the 881, he thinks. A young father. Then he shakes his head to make the memory stop.
サンキュー団結し。
The entire boardwalk.
Looks like one of the locals. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband? The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband. Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. Oh yes. Some symptoms of acute, but I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure. No, I don't see anything that...
Yes, but what if there's a killer on the loose? 2 suspicious deaths in such a short time frame.
Without any further evidence, yes. What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
辛辣な意味だ。
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward miss. From where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and a field autopsy isn't... I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy reports and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work. Maybe, but we don't really... Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we...
ちゃんと読んでなかった次の選択肢。何かにつかまれ。風がかなり強い。どうした？こら。言うほど長いか、20メートルって。インタラクトできるんだっけ？
As you hold it in your hands, it's a sordid, filthy tale. Not for the weak. Good choice. It occurred. Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. Now you're just... The library card. Whoever owned most of these titles, if lost, please return the card to the...
Good. We should give them...
なんだっけ、権威が下がるのって。ああ、メガネか。能力が上がるのか。通学駅値が上がり、共感が下がる。つけとこうかな。つけときたいけど、どれだったか忘れました。A ですか？ A だった。 知覚と再覚がないんだぜ。
A man lies on the boardwalk. There's some tear.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here, Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes.
オンプティドンプティドムセンター強。
Now, this makes partying look bad. Still, don't let it sway you. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol.
俺はこいつらのおしゃべりを聞くのが好きなんだ。今回はみんなに喋ってもらうぞ。大陸帝国も上げておきたいけどな。それはそれとしてマジで習字額上げなきゃいけないんだよな。ファストトラベルを使った方がいい気もするけど、こうやってみちみちで何か話も聞けるかもしれないから、あんまり使いたくもない。難しいね。ここは電話ボックスだっけ？めっちゃ近づくじゃん。びっくりした。
A metal payphone. You hear the tone. The machine calling. Still, this feels wrong. End of tone.
To find the time to call.
Her voice, you get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi over to your relief. He did not.
あ、聞かれてないんだ。
Calling. Still again. Someone with a mask.
Hello, Gerard speaking. What are you like? Thanks for...
Phone. Disconnect. Tone. Calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need to tonight. Let me work.
The phone disconnect.
あ、ごめん。
Right.
The man, you do not hit. Seems like it. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. I can still make a new one without paying.
手さばきが低すぎるんだよな。
Close the area code for Revachol zone, followed by still called time. What were you trying to achieve? His own heart. It's really time to
これ前回手さばきが高い時にやっとくべきだったな。どうした？
Winter, slow to let go of Revachol. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff.
冬はまだ当分、レバショールから去るつもりはないらしい。空からまた湿った雪が降ってきている。気だるそうに降る雪が海岸の砂からさらに色を奪っていく。そしてそれはやがて下水道から流れ出るサビ色の汚水と溶け合う。めちゃくちゃ綺麗なんだよ。
And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring.
思えばとっくに春が訪れているものとばかり感じていた。シバリングさ、非常に電気科学くんと似てるんだけど、こっちはめちゃくちゃ文学的でびっくりしちゃうんだよな。シバリングじゃなかったらシバーズだった。
You're warm in your hat and your coat. Like a well-equipped explorer, you comfortably survey the white, more winding, the waters to no more.
そっか、雪が降ってくると
Lost where the Philippian kings were interred. With, yes, to peel the gold off with his fingernails. Children under 14. After 2 kilometers, the mausoleum contains, did someone say, untold quantities of cocaine? Drop everything immediately and go looking for this. After rubies, Melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered 2 kilometers underground in a winding shaft along whose walls the mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold. And that special, purest of the pure magenta cocaine.
おかんくん。おかんくん割と電気科学くんのこと好きなの？
Did someone say untold quantities of cocaine? Few patira returned from the shafts. Even fewer find all around her white snow on the extinguished coke
綺麗だ
furnaces
な。
and on the weather-worn shacks where
お前の指
fathers
についた
beat
雪
their
が溶け
sons after
水に
drinking.
変わる。
The snow melt. The canal you crossed to get here. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield at the roundabout, in the midst of which, like all monuments, it's also a warning. A fenced-off yard. There's a truck belonging to a logistics company parked next to the abandoned church. One of two remaining states. A serpentine strip of land, weaving the remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock. A tent, old dishes, and further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection. Way beyond Martinez, a popular spa destination for ample-bodied Ozon kids. Then there's Ozon, the Bay of Revachol. Vastness, great, and at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition. The raised motorway, 881, was once a park. The pox is completely wild now. Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old, a line of motor garages with armored carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard at work. Bullet holes
ごめん、
inside
車庫。
pretty forty.
帰る車が1台少なくなっちゃって。
Wonder if Vic's found his heterosexual life partner yet.
あれ、そうか、高校でもあったっけ？
Damn, I don't know. Even a real Bruderbund like that can't survive everything.
結局、愛そのものが大事なわけじゃなくて、方向性が大事だから、愛って結局燃料みたいなもんで、それだけだと別に良し悪しってなくて、まあそれ自体が尊いっていう、そういう見方もできると思うけど、でも結局、乗り越えるか乗り越えないかって、方向だよね。方向が間違ってて、その方向に燃料を継ぎ足しても落ちていくだけだから。どんどんどんどん落ちていくだけだから。
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the stairs descend to central.
あ、教えてくれるんだ。
A man named Cooklove has a snow-covered stall there. In the
それ以上の説明だし。やめてよ。
At the center, a chill comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand, more coalition aerostatics. Occasionally, lights flash as they maneuver through the falling snow. One
嫌すぎてびっくりしちゃった今。屋台のもん買えなくなっちゃうじゃん。
Layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm drainage. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep
遊歩道の下にあるコンクリートのパイプに。
but who knows?
遊歩道の下にあるコンクリートのパイプに大きくて古い真っ白なあのラック。これどこの話だった？下？
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up.
アウトセーブ助かる。今セーブしようかどうか迷ったところ。どうした？
Heavy wooden doors. Nothing happened.
I don't think that's...
High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush. Cold and wet from the ocean bay.
There is a hole in my heart.
There is a hole in my heart. 上空で風が慌ただしく教会を包む。湾からの冷たく湿った風が巨大なキール状の屋根のあたりで離別し、ちょうど両側が風洞のようになる。340年にわたって続いてきた営みだ。風は距離を保っている。お前もそうするべきだ。我が心には穴がある。いいですね。
He didn't hear you asking. The carving on the door is blocked. The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist. This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. You see a yellow circle with 2 X's. He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior. For Revachol aussi, the moral intern defined junior delinquents. These acts aren't called crimes as they would be for adults. Crimes committed by minors are called... I haven't seen that sticker before.
手さばきないよ。ベリベリに破けちゃうじゃん、こんな
The
の。
padlock passes through. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
やめた方がいいよ。
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Can you hear the pulsing bass underneath the wind? A sure sign of junior delinquency, somewhere east of here.
手さばきくん。手さばきくん。手さばきくん。あれ首何も巻いてないんだ。そうだね。確かに受け取ってないもんね。手さばき ?Hey, come on.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your
それでも
height,
ゴブゴブだけど。
There's nothing
イ
like
エイ
the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb.
あるべき場所に。
Today was a gold star day.
今日は一等賞だぜ。ちなみに僕はここでバールを折ったことがあるぜ。多くのプレイヤーが折ったんじゃないかと思ってるが、まだここまで行ってる。実況プレイを見たことがないぜ。クマじゃないのこれ。あ、クマじゃなくて手を広げてるクマに見えたわ。さてじゃあ少年飛行の現場を取り押さえに行くか。その前に一回レナのとこ行きたいけどな。マップ。よいしょ。あ、レナー。あ、やべ、忘れてた。ちょっと。そうだった。まだ罠見てなかった。昨日のメニューは女性の手書き、今日のメニューは男性の手書き。
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Hey.
Goodness.
He's fine, ma'am.
Oh, yes. That's my... But I am so relieved.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
Oh, you don't want to hear about...
Reflexively, the lieutenant Redis is for...
Well, it was...
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
5歳半記憶ないな。ありがとう、お金くれて。
The strangest moment of my life.
She had no fear. Just surprise.
お、いいね。その子供のあまりなんだろうな。他の感覚が邪魔してこない感じを白明くんが読み取ってくるのはいいですね。非常に。
I didn't know this can happen. I tried.
Where did you go? Don't go.
内陸帝国。すっげえトイレ行きたくなってきた。ちょっとトイレ行ってくるか。
And told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen.
まだまだやりたいつもりなんだけど、よそでもディスコエレジウムの配信やってるんで、そっちも見たいんですよね。じゃあ一回やめるか。
For years, it was a story I told up. We were on.
So that's how they met. This is beyond significant for them.
Our first. Not all of them. It's hard to say how. Of course. So, you trying to tell us you...
I think it was wonderful.
But I don't believe it. A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate that.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud, anywhere.
教官!
There's really no point in it.
Oh.
One cryptid, not a couple. One.
He nods. And there's cryptids. Let's hear about all the interesting cryptids.
キク快楽が好きな。なんだろうな。奇獣、珍獣、未知動物。この世界じゃないものか。そうか。空想だから好きなのか。電気科学。この世界から飛んでいけるもの全部。
Ooh, tough choice.
百科事典。
What an interesting question.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
It's the cult of Mama Dakwa. Its name means...
あー、これ好きね。
Can also be translated as
すげえ金くれるじゃん。このウォンプティドンプティドムセンターってやつ。暗示には2が下がるけど。
Yes, that's another translation. Although the low...
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle. That it could be. As I said, it could be.
Maybe it's predatory.
It's not. Don't worry.
I wouldn't be so sure. What if the damage is also...
白明も乗ってきてんのめちゃくちゃ楽しいな。暴力性を見出して乗ってくる白明。かわいいね。
Plenty. It's the evidence. When playing back, the scientists soon discovered...
She transforms when speaking of...
They realized that they had discovered a new species and... They grew quite sequester time. That is a sad... They tried to...
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing. Psst. They cancel each other out. Psst.
Exactly. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
ん？プスって言ってるような気がしたけど、パストだったのか？プス。でもプスとパストが掛け合わせてる可能性が。
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere.
共感もしてき
There
た
have
ね。
been recordings of it.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though, ma'am.
I'm glad you did, dear.
話は変わるし、じゃあ今日はちょっと
Of course, dear.
また後で聞きに来よう。じゃあこれは一回終了しますか。しょうがない。はい。人のディスコエレジウムを見てきます。初見の実況は蜜の味。はい、じゃあね。